Hello Internet! Welcome to Wednesday's Battle Spot Doubles, because that's what we're doing today. So, hope you've been enjoying the videos so far, over last week and on Monday this week so far, but time for Battle Spot Doubles. I've had a few problems getting, everything sort of sorted. I finally got Helping Hand on Hitmontop as it should have been, put the Z move on, Volcarona as it should be as well. That loss, it's not a loss, it's, whatever. So, hopefully we can get some good games. We're slowly climbing up the ladder. Like I said in last Wednesday's video, I really like this Battle Spot Doubles team. I really like it. I think it's very solid. And I'm looking at it quite objectively. For teams that I make, I think it looks quite solid. So quite excited to use it really. So I like it. So hopefully we get some good opponents. Hopefully we get some people that know what they're doing, which would be nice. And this person with a rating as such will certainly know what they're doing. So this is a QR team, of which, I don't know any QR teams. So he's got Tailwind option. He's got potential Trick Room with Nihilego too. Okay, Mega Metagross is actually really good. I mean, Lele and DRIFBLIM does look like a decent lead, but I don't want to be sort of, bound to do that. Do I have any other options? I mean, Hitmontop would be okay, other than he has got his own Tapu Lele, and I won't be able to fake out the Metagross, or the Nihilego, or the Lele. The others I would be able to fake out, but it's not so safe, that is it. So I think I do want to go with Tapu Lele and DRIFBLIM here. I think Tyranitar does make sense as well, and Volcarona too? Do you think that makes sense? I mean, Volcarona definitely makes sense looking at the top two. I think it makes sense. We're just going to have to use DRIFBLIM wisely, maybe to play around the Landorus. I guess if I could burn the Landorus, that would be good. Nihilego is nasty, always nasty. My teams always seem to be weak to Nihilego. But then again, it hits so many things for super effective damage. Rock and Poison are actually, pretty good in the current VGC 17 format anyway. But anyway, so Tapu Lele and Metagross, okay. Alrighty then. So I guess I can try and burn the Metagross and bring in Volcarona, or double into their Tapu Lele and trade Lele for Lele. Because he's got to imagine I'm going to be trying to burn his Metagross here. I just don't want him to, he's not going to go for a Shatter Tyke into Lele, is he? But Metagross will be faster the next turn. So would sacrificing Lele for Lele be so bad? Gonna double into his Lele. Probably going to be losing my Lele here, but he might protect his Metagross, thinking that I'm going to try and burn it. And that's what I'm hoping. So, no protect. We're just trading Lele for Lele here then. So yeah, I mean, special offense drop, not necessary, but it's always nice, that 20%, isn't it? So yeah, an Iron Head, and there was no more Leles in the land of Battle Spot any longer. So now I could disable and bring in Tyranitar quite safely, but he might be inclined to bring in his Landorus. Landorus will threaten both of my Pokemon, which isn't good. I mean, do they normally have, like the Rock move, Continental Crush? I don't think they do. Volcarona would be kind of safe. Yeah, I'm going to put Volcarona in. Just in case, I'm just thinking, I just don't want to get intimidated. I'm thinking his Landorus probably is coming in. Oh, it's a Zapdos. So, actually, Tyranitar would have been nice here. But I'm going to Quiver Dance, and I am going to not disable. I'm going to attempt to burn his Metagross. He might protect and try and Tailwind. If he does, I can protect and Tailwind the next turn because, oh, I don't know. Maybe if he doubled into my Drifblim, he might be able to knock me out. But I'm glad I hit the Will-O-Wisp there. That's good because that is a problem for my Tyranitar, at least in the back. So it is a lot of damage. So we're getting the Quiver Dance. This is Zapdos going for a Tailwind. Okay, as I thought he would. But now I can protect and Tailwind myself. Unless a Thunderbolt and Ice Punch knocks out my Drifblim, which I think they might do actually. And if that is the case, that's bad. That would be very bad. But I think we'll go for it. We have got a +1 special defense boost. And he actually just withdraws the Metagross, so we are getting our Tailwind here at least, which is nice. We have still got a Quiver Dance as well. And we have still got our Z move intact as well. So as long as he doesn't... Oh, okay, well, Drifblim's just faster as it is then. Okay, so we don't even have to worry about Thunderbolt paralysis and whatever. He's actually got Roar. Oh. Well then. That's why Drifblim went first then. So that's not good. That is not good. Alright. At least we're in the Tailwind. And I can try and burn this Landorus as well. But do I protect or switch my Tyranitar? Or try and Dragon Dance? I think I'm definitely trying to burn the Landorus here. But Landorus, a Tectonic Rage, even burnt, will do a lot to my Tyranitar. So, I think I do protect my Tyranitar here. And try and burn his Landorus. We haven't seen any Z moves from his side, have we? So it really could be the Landorus that's on there. If he protects, then we can suspect even more. If it protects, then I will be wishing that I had Dragon Danced. I'm going to have one more turn of Tailwind over him as well. So Tyranitar protects. So if he protects, my Tyranitar is actually faster. We will, and we get it off, which is nice. Okay. So they're burnt, but they still can't be ignored. He has got superpower. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, a fighting attack is still going to be doing a lot of damage to me. Alright then. So now I can disable his superpower. Which I am definitely going to do. And because it's burnt, I think I'm just going to go for a Dragon Dance. Because it is superpower as well, it might be choice banded. Because you don't normally have superpower if you're not, banded really. I mean, I suppose if you're scarfed, you could have superpower too, but if it was scarfed, it would have been faster. So he does Iron Head, probably into the Tyranitar, yeah, but I am Dragon Dancing here, or trying to. Ooh, well, he's not banded, he just goes for a Rock Slide. Okay. So I've got 2 chances to flinch here with Tyranitar. His Life Orb. And we do flinch. Alright, well that's not good. I can... I can try and disable the Metagross, but... He can't superpower. Rock Slide doesn't do too much. He's got Earthquake. And he's just seen Disable. So he's probably going to protect or switch his Metagross. And Earthquake. That's what I'm imagining. I've still got this one turn of Tailwind though. So I'm going to Dragon Dance. And I can't stop him Earthquaking. But if he does Earthquake... Like, Earthquake is the only thing that he can hit my Tyranitar with. So if I disable the Metagross, then I'm sort of covering the Earthquake play, aren't I? So I do think he'll protect or switch the Metagross, but I am covering this play because he can't superpower. Oh, actually switches the Landorus. Okay. Well, if I do disable the Iron Head, which I am, Ice Punch, I suppose, is the only move that he can touch my Tyranitar with. So we get the Dragon Dance off, which is good. Is he targeting my DRIFBLIM then? Probably is. Yeah. Doesn't knock me out though, which is nice. And we don't get frozen either, which is nice. Okay. Well, this is an interesting game now. So my Tailwind's gone now too. So I can try and Tailwind here. Do you think a +1 Rock Slide would knock his Zapdos out? I'm not sure it would. Do you think a +1 Crunch would knock his Metagross out? Probably. So do I Tailwind and Crunch the Metagross? I'm +1, aren't I? Yeah, I'm +1. And if he switches the Zapdos for his Landorus, I'm still getting my Tailwind up. So I think I like that play. Crunching the Metagross and Tailwinding. I mean, I don't think a Rock Slide will knock his Zapdos out. A Rock Slide and a Shadow Ball, I don't think will knock his Metagross out either. So I'm just going to Crunch the Metagross and try and Tailwind. I am one round of Sandstorm away from going down as well, so he might try and protect. Yeah, okay, so we just bring it. It's sort of doing kind of what I was thinking, but the other way around. So he's getting the Intimidate there. So a Rock Slide would have been better. But he's probably Tailwinding himself. So I'm glad that I'm Tailwinding here too. Yep, we crunch the Landorus. Which does a decent amount. Yep, it's Tailwinding too. So it's just my last two now versus his last two. I mean, if my Volcarona is faster than... Oh, or not. Sandstorm has gone down. If my Volcarona is faster than his Landorus, then I think we're in a decent position. But now, because of that, Tyranitar knew that DRIFBLIM needed saving, and he called the Sandstorm away. But now I can just Rock Slide, and Disable is useless on Thingy this turn. Could Will Wisp the Zapdos, or try and Shadow Ball it. I guess I'll just Shadow Ball it. And we'll see where this takes us. So Landorus protects, so at least we are doubling into the Zapdos here. So a neutral Rock Slide now. I don't think it's going to knock it out, but it'll take it most of the way down. Or most, as in all of the way down, clearly. Alright. So that's good, because I think we're okay here. We can Shadow Ball the Landorus and Crunch. We have got Volcarona in the back, but he can send Headbutt Flinch my Volcarona. Do I want to do it a different way around? Do I want to... Which will do more damage, basically, a Crunch or a Shadow Ball. Tyranitar is neutral. DRIFBLIM is neutral too. Metagross is a lot bulkier on the physical side, so actually I think that I'm going to Crunch into the Landorus. Not going to Rock Slide, don't want to mess around with that. And I'm just going to Shadow Ball into the Metagross. I don't think he will have Bullet Punch, but it kind of covers a Bullet Punch onto the DRIFBLIM as well. Yeah, and he knew that I've won the game there. So wow, one game has taken us almost 15 minutes. So that was a really good game though. So like I was saying when I was searching for opponents, wanna actually play people that know what they're doing, give us good games and everything. So that was certainly one of them. So appreciate that, mister. Thanks for the game, and let's look for one more, and let's see if we can get another good game. I mean, that was fantastic, wasn't it? Don't you miss Pokemon like that? Thinking about stuff like that. Compared to I'm not on a big VGC like 17 hate campaign or anything, but It's just because we've been doing it for so long, I suppose. You know, just to being forced to play this format again, basically for the next London International Championship as well. That's really the only problem that we've got with it. But anyway, this guy has got a really interesting team. So he's got a Trick Room option. He's got 2 Trick Room options, actually. But he's got Ninetales and Sand Slash as well. Now this DRIFBLIM is faster than Sand Slash in using its Slush Rush, if that's what it's called. But do I want to lead with those again? I could lead with him on top, but he has got 2 ghosts. Which is tricky, actually. You know what, I'm going to go with Hitmontop and Tyranitar. I think I'd want my Volcarona as well. And the Tapu Lily, I think. Yeah, Tapu Lily does cover Sableye shenanigans like Quash and whatever. And it does give me an extra answer to Nihilego as well. I was thinking Amoonguss there to help protect the Tyranitar a little bit more, but I think Lily is probably the better call here. We'll soon see, won't we? So, good old Hitmontop and Tyranitar. What's you got for us? Mimikyu and Nihilego. Okay. So, maybe a Trick Room. Maybe I will want my Amoonguss after all. Yep, I regret it already. I want my Amoonguss. Well, Rock Slide has got Flint's chances. I mean, this is if he is going to try and Trick Room. He might not. He has got a Nihilego on the field. Nihilego can't really do too much to either of us, can they? Can it, rather. So I'm just going to go for a close combat into the Nihilego and Rock Slide. If Mimikyu has got Will-Wisp, that would be bad. Yeah, I've never done, like, my Tyranitar has never played against a Nihilego before. Ooh, it's got Psychic. Okay. Well, that's interesting. And play rough into the Tyranitar. Okay, well, so this guy probably isn't the most experienced then. We'll see if this close combat actually knocks a Nihilego out. You'd imagine it would do. It is a Nihilego after all. We didn't break the disguise on the Mimikyu, unfortunately. But it just went for a play rough, didn't it? Yeah, into the Tyranitar, didn't it? Yeah, okay. So let's have a look at the damage, and then we can try and judge what we want to do next turn. So I've got Volcarona and Lele in the back, haven't I? Ninetales, yeah. Yeah. Maybe it shouldn't have Mega Evolved. Okay. I mean, we could Wide Guard. I don't think he is trying to Trick Room, because this was quite a fast Mimikyu. It was faster than this. I mean, not that this Hitmontop's fast at all, but it wasn't like a minimum speed Mimikyu. Could Wide Guard if he wants to try and Blizzard. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to go for a Wide Guard and Rock Slide here. And the problem is, this guy is, 1,500. You really have no idea what he's got. He could have Moonblast. Moonblast play rough into my Tyranitar and it's gone, But he does have Blizzard, so at least we got the Wide Guard correct there. Play rough does go into the Tyranitar too. Okay. Hopefully no attack drops. Yep, no attack drops. We do hit this Rock Slide, so good. Disguise is gone, and Ninetales is actually gone as well. Okay. with a critical hit. Don't know if that matters or not. Might have done, you never know. So Mimikyu and Sandshrew? Slash, rather, maybe in the back. Snow Slash, it should be called, shouldn't it, really, this version. And if it is, what do we do? Because, like, both of these you can make both of these you can make a case for withdrawing and bringing back in. The Intimidate would be nice on both of them. The Hail would be nice too. But Tyranitar is outsped and knocked out by the Mimikyu there. Maybe not with another Intimidate, though. So let's say, I mean, he's probably going to go for a Play Rough into the Tyranitar. And, what, an Iron Head? Into the Hitmontop, an Ice Attack into the Hitmontop. So I'm going to switch the Hitmontop to Volcarona. And I'm actually going to switch the Tyranitar into the Tapu Lele. I'm going to just make a double switch. The Intimidate on both is very nice. Getting Sand Up again is very nice. But, I don't know, I mean, this thing in the sand could be, in the hail rather, could be a bit of an issue for us. If he's got Rock Slide, perhaps. So just go for an Iron Head. Actually into what was the Tyranitar. Wow, okay, so Lele's gone. Which isn't really a problem for us, that. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. And that'll do nothing to Volcarona. He could actually burn himself here. Which he does, okay. So yeah, that worked out actually better than I expected. Because now I get to bring in my Tyranitar again, get rid of the Hail, put the Sand back up. I can go for my Fire Z move into his Sand Slash, even if it protects. I'm pretty sure that's one-shotting it, because it is ×4 weak to it. And then, we can just clear up the Mimikyu. It is burnt now. We've got Tyranitar, I've got Volcarona. I have, Hitmontop in the back again, as well for another Intimidate, and Helping Hands and whatever. So yeah, this game was won from here on. So, I think, we had 3 games on Monday, didn't we? So I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a bumper week, so we'll just call it a day for this one for now. But next week I'm going to be using a slightly different VGC 17 team, so look out for that. And next Wednesday I will be doing another Battle Spot doubles as well, so watch out for that as well. So I hope you have enjoyed it. Please press the like button. It only takes a second if you did like it. And share it to your friends if you're feeling extra generous too. But thank you very much. I think that first game kind of made up for the second game, I think, didn't it? That first game was fantastic. So thank you, and goodbye for now.